welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, brand new update here on CGC Canopy Growth. I give you here my chart analysis, guys, and I added here a new trend channel pattern in the chart since we already left one of the older trend channel patterns. I cleaned up the chart a little bit, so I will show you here a very interesting setup, which is in my opinion here, showing the squeeze price levels for Canopy Growth. Everything what I show you here, guys, is of course not financial advice. Everything is based on the chart and based on my experience as a trader. Yo guys, if you didn't know my channel here, welcome. The main purpose is to educate you in trading. Usually I talk here about short squeeze stocks. Not only I talk about them, I try to predict them. This is one of my missions here. And I also will try to predict here a short squeeze for Canopy Growth, but I also show you here the numbers behind the scenes, what is not in favor for a short squeeze. Yeah, when we first start here with the technical setup after this huge sell-off here, which we had here back in the 2023 here, you can see that we had one spike here back in September 2023, which was very good, and then Canopy Growth decided here to do a stock split. We had a 1-to-10 stock split here, and what usually happens, guys, when you have a stock split, then a company starts to dilute. Since the float is getting lower, a company starts to dilute, and this is what also is going on here behind the scenes for Canopy Growth. We have now an official short interest from 9.5% or almost 9.6%. This is not super high, but also not low. So it has squeeze potential, of course. And the problem is that the company is diluting the stock. When we see the actual float here for Canopy Growth is 105 million shares here based on the numbers which we see here in Fintel. And if you may think the numbers are manipulated, no guys, the numbers are not manipulated. Of course, companies or institutions, aka market makers, short sellers, can use here synthetic shares, and of course we don't see synthetic shares, but they always leave us some hidden signals in the chart, and that's why I rely on these numbers. I use Fintel since many years, and it's very reliable what you see in here. This is just what I can tell you. So the actual float is 105 million shares, short interest 10 million shares, so that makes it more or less 10%. And what I want to show you is this: Canopy Growth is diluting, guys. Yeah, you can see we had here a float by the reported date here of end of October. So that was the reported date, the settlement date, and the publication date or reported date is always here 1 or 2 weeks later. And you can see we had here from 93 million shares. Now additional shares here are 105 million shares in total. Before it was 87, 85 million, 76 million, and so on. So we can see after they performed this 1-to-10 reverse stock split, they are of course diluting the stock again, which is not in favor for a squeeze, guys. This is not good because that gives the market makers more chance to settle their shares, especially when they use synthetic shares. But when we compare this here with 2020, the float has been 227 million shares, and back in 2020, when we zoom out here, so that was here, guys, you can see even the float was much bigger. We had here also a massive squeeze potential. When we see here the bottom and the peak, we had here 528% with a 2 times bigger float than now. So that makes it still here a very squeezable stock. Before I continue, guys, here with the chart pattern, I show you now all the drawings. I want to mention that I released just today my brand new hot stock video. So what I'm doing here, I always try to predict short squeezes. I release every week my so-called hot stocks. Yeah, today is the day, Sunday, where I released a brand new video, and that means that these tickers which I show in my hot stock videos, I expect them to squeeze in the very few next days. You can see here some of the member feedbacks, and last week I predicted here 2 squeezes successfully. The first squeeze here was 120%. As I made the screenshot, it was 109%. Squeezed a little bit more. You can see here was the release date of my hot stock video on Sunday, and then just 1 day later, this ticker started to squeeze 109 or 120%. And then here just 1 day later, Wednesday this week, guys, also I released my hot stock video on Sunday, and you can see this ticker started to squeeze 2 days later, 242%. It was even a little bit more, 270%, but when I made the screenshot, this happened, guys. So it is possible to predict short squeezes, and if you want to see those hidden short squeeze stocks, the video is out right now, guys. Then you can of course join in our trading community. The most popular membership which I have is the full package membership here on Patreon. You can see all the member benefits which you get here, and when you click the info icon here in the corner, then you get access to this Patreon member link. Everybody is welcome, guys. It doesn't matter if you are a beginner or advanced trader. So let's now start with the drawings here for Canopy Growth, and I think the most interesting part is the new trend channel pattern which I'm showing you here. It's not a new trend channel, I just check the chart here in detail and try to find out, so how can we measure those price actions here. That's why I released this trend channel here for you. We have of course open gaps at $5.15, $6.12, so we know that the market makers leaving us here some hidden signals that this is at least some of the next squeeze price goal targets for Canopy Growth if they don't dilute the hell out of the stock. So we have at least a squeeze potential of 60%, but I can tell you guys it is much bigger than that. So let's enable drawings now, and then I show you what I'm talking about. So what we know from the past is that we had this overlaid trend channel pattern here for CGC, which was in favor for a squeeze. And the last time that we touched this trend channel here was back in December 2022. Since then we have no more touch points here. That's why I say we have here very high squeeze price targets. Yeah, even here $75 and more is possible, but this is not what I want to talk about right now. This is not to hype you up, guys. I show you here the realistic squeeze price targets for Canopy Growth, and therefore I added this trend channel here for you guys. This is the new trend channel pattern which we are trading in, and where I think we find support and resistance in favor for a squeeze. Let's talk about the bull case. The bull case is that we now have still support. Yeah, it's getting a little bit weaker, to be honest, but we still have support here at $3.84. The green line here has never changed in my chart, guys. This is the most significant support price range which we have for Canopy Growth. You can see we're trading now at $3.87. So the support is once more confirmed. We had here one touch point and had this massive squeeze here back in September 2023. Then we came back with a fake out below this price level here. That was just a fake out here, and again we had a massive squeeze. To give you here a feeling of the volatility, guys, this squeeze here was 436%, and this squeeze also about 450%. So this is what we know can happen. The problem is here that we now trading here somewhere in between this trend channel. So that means if the bottom line of this trend channel is our support, you can see how that acted as a resistance here. That means, guys, there is a potential, yeah, when we talk about the bear case right now, if this support breaks, here is still the liquidity zone where the previous fake out supported the price here in the $2.76 range. But if we come lower than that, then in my opinion the bottom of this trend channel could be a technical support, as I mentioned, if they don't dilute the stock, and that means we see here prices from $1.60 and lower, guys. Very dangerous. It don't has to come lower than that, like that, if the support holds. The bottom, the top line here, so when we see the maximum squeeze price target, and this is an algo squeeze, guys, this is not a short squeeze, yeah, don't get that wrong, this is just an algo squeeze. Then we have here a squeeze potential based on the actual price in total of 170%. Yeah, here is one make it or break it price level, $8.34, the yellow line here. So when we come with volume over this price level and don't get rejected here, then we could see here a massive squeeze incoming. As I said, this top trend channel here is also rejecting the price, or rejected the price when we tried to hit it here back in 2022. That's why I say there will be something like maybe like a second attempt here to touch this trend line. That's why I think every price here between $10 and $12 is still possible for Canopy Growth when we talk about an algo squeeze. Yeah, when we come back in this trend channel here, in the previous trend channel with volume, then of course much higher price targets are possible. But since we don't have the situation yet, and since Canopy Growth is diluting the stock, I don't want to hype you up and create this kind of FOMO here in this video, guys. So what is the game plan right now? First of all, guys, what is very important, everything what you see here, I create all these chart drawings here with TradingView. This is my chart program what I use for all my videos, and of course for all my own trades since many years. And we have here just right now Cyber Monday, Black Friday was a very nice chance to get here a 70% discount, and now TradingView is extending that here. So I have a special discount link for you where you get just for 2 or 3 more days here 70% discount on the premium tier from TradingView and 1 month for free. So this is a very good deal. I can recommend to everybody who want to learn trading and want to think about to get TradingView, guys. This is a very good chance, which is usually only happen here once a year. So if you click here on the info icon, Then you get also access to my special Cyber Monday TradingView discount link here where you save 70%, guys. This is a really good opportunity. I'm not sponsored by TradingView, but I can highly recommend that program here. So guys, there is my PlayStation again activated. That happened now in the last videos a few times. So guys, so what is the game plan here for Canopy Growth? There is a chance that we hold the support here at $3.84, and that means, guys, when we hold the support, I think the next steps here will be that we close these open gaps at $5.15, $6.12. The market is super bullish right now, and Canopy Growth didn't had its big moment yet, guys. So we didn't see here the massive squeeze. When you see something like that happen in the market, that the big stocks started to squeeze, also Bitcoin squeezed, yeah, XRP Ripple is squeezing. I don't know, guys. You can see also whatever stock you want, everything squeezed, but not the small market capital stocks. AMC, Gamestop, yeah, they had their squeezes in May, but not yet, guys. Also here, of course, Canopy Growth the same. The squeeze has been here happening in May. The peak was also in May, same like AMC, Gamestop, and all the other stocks. That means, guys, the big show could come on very, very soon, and then we have to see if we get here just a 60% squeeze, a 180% squeeze, or the real big one, which pumps us back in this trend channel here, guys, and then we could see here much, much higher price targets for Canopy Growth. Yeah, guys. That was my update here on CGC. I hope you liked that, guys. If you want to see those short squeeze hot stocks videos, guys, check out here the member link in the info icon. And if you don't want to miss any updates on Canopy Growth or my other short squeeze stocks, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I thank you so much for your time. Wish you nothing but the best and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank. Alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.